Hello guys, we are discussing chapter 6 vibrations and wave and I am Vaishali Kikan. So let's start about the topic cycle. What is cycle? Cycle is one complete vibration or one complete oscillation. Now frequency. Frequency is the number of complete cycles in 1 second, right? So frequency can be represented as number of cycles upon total time, right? So the unit of frequency is hertz and 1 hertz will be 1 cycle in 1 second, right? So 1 cycle per second is 1 hertz, which is the unit of frequency. Period is the time required for 1 cycle, right? So time is total time upon the number of cycles. So frequency can be represented as 1 upon the period, or it is also known as time period. So time period is equal to 1 upon frequency. So let's start with the first problem. A mass hung from the spring vibrates 15 times in 12 seconds. Calculate the frequency and the period of vibration. So we have the number of cycles 15, the total time is 12 seconds. So frequency is the total number of cycles upon total time, which is 15 upon 12, which is equal to 1.2 cycles per second, right? Or we can represent it as 1.2 hertz. Now T as the total time upon the number of cycles, it is the period. So what is the total time? For the total time we have 12 seconds upon the total number of cycles, which is 15. So it will come out to be equal to 0.8 second, right? So time period can be calculated from this formula where we have 1 upon frequency. So what was the frequency? It was 1.2. So 1 upon 1.2 will be equal to 0.8 seconds. So with the help of both of the formulas, you can find out the time period. Now coming to the next question, it states a child is swinging on a swing with a constant amplitude of 1.2 meter. What total distance does the child move through horizontally in 3 cycles? Now the amplitude is given, which is 1.2 meter. So child is swinging in this direction. Now it will come back to this position, then it will move to this direction, and then it will come back to this position. So what is the total length of this cycle? If this is A, the child is moving 4 times the A. So in 1 cycle I will be having 4 into the amplitude, which is 1.2 meter. So 4 into 1.2 is 4.8. Now how many cycles he has completed? 3 cycles. So in 1 cycle, if he was traveling 4.8 meter, in the 3 cycles he will be traveling 3 into 4.8, which is 14.4 meter. Now coming to the next problem, it states the frequency of a wave is 6 into 10 hertz. Calculate the period. So now I know time period is 1 upon frequency, so we can put the period as 1 upon 6 into 10 raised to power 1 hertz, right? So time period will come out to be equal to 0.017 second, right? So this was a very simple question. Now moving to the next question, it states draw a periodic transverse wave consisting of 2 wavelengths with A is equal to 1 centimeter and lambda is equal to 2 centimeter. Now amplitude is given. First of all, we are going to make the rest axis, right? So we will make a rest axis PQ. Then we will be making 2 dotted lines. We are given the amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum change. So now the maximum change is represented by 1 centimeter. So above 1 centimeter I am going to make a dotted line. Below 1 centimeter I am going to make a dotted line, right? So we have made a 2 dotted line, 1 centimeter above and below. Then we will be denoting the started point B. Started point is denoted and the lambda is given. Lambda is the wavelength, right? So the total wavelength is the wavelength from the point B to F, and in this manner we can represent the point D, the point F, the point H. So with the help of wavelength we can denote the BD, BF and BFH, and this is how we can denote the various points. Now we can similarly, we can denote the top crest and the bottom crest as well. So in between B and D, at the center we will be having top crest. In between D and F, at the center point we will be having E. Now I just need to trace the waveform. So I hope you understood all of the questions really well. Thank you so much.